against the cold steel track, carrying an unsupportable weight of luggage upon my back. I watch the tiny village lanterns disappear into the midnight fog, checking the scribbled destinations inside my personal travel journal log. I bought a late ticket, choosing a seat in the very rear coach, watching the invisible boundary of the dark countryside approach. My old denim jacket smells of charcoal smoke and locomotive steam as I run away from the wreckage of a shattered, impossible dream. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. I spent decades playing melodies for commuters at the central station, watching a million nameless faces pass by in total isolation. But your sudden appearance in this dim carriage changes the entire view, turning a lonely journey into a beautiful narrative shared with you. The locomotive blows its steam whistle, a lonely crying sound, vibrating deep through the floorboards and the frozen ground. We share a single woolen blanket as the locomotive climbs the steep hill, finding a strange kind of comfort while the surrounding world stands still. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. Let the engine burn the coal, let the speed continue to grow. We are headed for a terminal that only our inner spirits know. No timetables to restrict us, no schedules left to fear. With every click of the track, our destination becomes crystal clear. Listen to the tracks, no turning back, through the dark terrain, just the sound of the train, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the intend to keep. Night train, take us home. No more need to roam, pulling into the yard. Coastal breezes circulate through the open shutters of the seaside cottage, carrying an ancient maritime message that defies any historical dotage. I stand at the shoreline boundary, breathing the briny atmospheric vapor, watching the tiny crustaceans navigate the wet, shifting sandpaper. My sailboat rests securely inside the protected deep water anchorage bay, having traveled through treacherous global channels to return to you today. The endless horizon was magnificent, but it generated a profound isolation, which vanishes completely upon reaching this familiar coastal destination. The guiding our wandering footsteps back to the stable, fertile ground, where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. I survived terrifying gales near the southern tip of the African coast, felt the immense power of towering waves trying to make my vessel a ghost. But no nautical victory matches the immense relief I experience right here, as your quiet presence banishes every remaining shred of my maritime fear. I coil the thick hemp mooring lines around the iron deck cleats with care, celebrating the beautiful reality that replaces my long-distance despair. We don't need to explore the wide planet searching for a mythical paradise, when this humble fishing village offers a fulfillment that is beyond price. The guiding our wandering footsteps back to the stable, fertile ground, where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. where all our global migrations find a permanent, beautiful cease. Hear the surf speak, the comfort we seek. The voyage is past, home at last. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight. And in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. Ocean whisper, singing its ancient nautical tune beneath the silver radiance of the coastal moon, safe on the shore. The stitched leather on my favorite walking footwear has completely split, a clear indication of the countless miles and terrains I had to commit. I walked across desert sands and through the freezing city sleet, carrying a heavy load of ambition upon my exhausted, aching feet. My boots have lost their tread from exploring the rugged mountain pass, chasing after mirages of fortune that shatter like fragile glass. But standing here beside you on this unpaid rustic countryside lane, I feel the structural pressure releasing from my overtaxed brain. Our garments are dusty and our physical energy is running extremely low, but our internal compass understands exactly where we need to go. Refusing to let the physical fatigue dictate our ultimate way. Every scuff and tear upon our leather tells a story of survival, a nomadic anthem celebrating our long-awaited spiritual arrival. I spent decades racing down the concrete highways of the music scene, trapped inside a luxurious but fundamentally exhausting entertainment machine. But your casual laughter acting like a therapeutic balm for my mind. Show me the simple treasures that I was too preoccupied to find. We sit on an old wooden bench, unlacing our tight protective gear. For the first time in a century, I don't feel the physical fatigue dictate our ultimate way. Every scuff and tear upon our leather tells a story of survival. A nomadic anthem celebrating our long-awaited spiritual arrival. Specific geometry of where we want to land when we possess the ultimate blueprint inside the palm of our hand. Barefoot now, fulfill the vow, feel the earth, our true worth. Traveling onward despite our heavily worn souls today. Refusing to let the physical fatigue dictate our ultimate way. Every scuff and tear upon our leather tells a story of survival. A nomadic anthem celebrating our long-awaited spiritual arrival. One souls, spirits are soaring high beneath the beautiful open sky. Yeah, keep rolling on. My leather sandals crunch against the unpolished driveway stones, walking past the old oak trees where the morning locust drones. The highway is visible, but I prefer this unpaved route instead, giving me ample space to sort through the chaos inside my head. I walk down miles of asphalt, blinded by the city's neon glare, chasing illusions of progress that led to absolute despair. But this uneven earth beneath my boots feels completely authentic and real, reconnecting my spirit with the basic things I need to feel. The crooked road twists through the wild blackberry brush, forcing our frantic lives to completely abandon the modern rush, finding a quiet rhythm inside the afternoon hush, strolling together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. I spent years performing on stages made of polished mahogany wood, trying to meet expectations that I never fully understood. But standing here beside you on this unpretentious country lane, I find a simple clarity that washes away the corporate pain. The air smells of fresh pine needles and wild summer clay as as the golden sunlight chases the remaining shadows away. We don't need a golden chariot or a smooth limousine ride when we can navigate this rugged trail side by side. The crooked road twists through the wild blackberry brush, forcing our frantic lives to completely abandon the modern rush, finding a quiet rhythm inside the afternoon hush. Strolling together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. Take a promise to keep. No maps required when our instincts understand the geography, living our lives with absolute independence and autonomy. Hear the crunch, trust the hunch, step by step, the promise we kept. Together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. Gravel path leading somewhere true. Just me and you, keep walking on. Metropolitan infrastructure hums its heavy, mechanical evening as the industrial ventilation systems exhale a cloud of gray steam. I sit inside the corner booth of this basement bistro establishment, analyzing the diverse patterns of human interaction and banishment. The skyscraper towers obstruct the natural view of the planetary dome, creating an artificial playground for those who possess no permanent home. I pluck a series of tense major seventh intervals upon my amplified wire, trying to bridge the gap between financial success and genuine artistic desire. The city grid operates like a high-voltage, superficial machine, drowning our authentic identities inside a commercial television screen. Yet our sudden collision provides a power powerful alternative routine. Listening closely to the rhythm of this urban nocturne tonight, finding a rare moment of clarity beneath the synthetic purple light. Though the concrete canyons attempt to swallow our humanity, oh, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. I watch the colorful reflection distorting inside your beverage glass, wondering how many lifetimes we allowed to foolishly pass before realizing that our chemistry is an exceptional volatile blend, a beautiful beginning masquerading as a catastrophic end. The saxophone player is delivering a sorrowful phrase from the rear aisle, dismantling our cynical defense mechanisms with your comforting smile. We don't need the endorsement of the high society fashion parade when this quiet understanding is the greatest monument we've made. The city grid operates like a high voltage superficial machine, drowning our authentic identities inside a commercial television screen. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful alternative routine. Listening closely to the rhythm of this urban nocturne tonight, finding a rare moment of clarity beneath the synthetic purple light. Though the concrete canyons attempt to swallow our humanity, oh, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Can contain the magnitude of what we feel when the synthetic landscape dissolves and exposes what is truly real. Street lights glow, traffic moves slow, keep the rhythm tight all through the night. Listening closely to the rhythm of this urban nocturne tonight, finding a rare moment of clarity beneath the synthetic purple light. Though the concrete canyons attempt to swallow our humanity, oh, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Urban nocturne, playing its final metropolitan phrase, guiding our steps through the artificial haze. Just let the sound fade. cold steel track, carrying an unsupportable weight of luggage upon my back. I watch the tiny village lanterns disappear into the midnight fog, checking the scribbled destinations inside my personal travel journal log. I bought a late ticket, choosing a seat in the very rear coach, watching the invisible boundary of the dark countryside approach. My old denim jacket smells of charcoal smoke and locomotive steam as I run away from the wreckage of a shattered, impossible dream. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say. Where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. I spent decades playing melodies for commuters at the central station, watching a million nameless faces pass by in total isolation. But your sudden appearance in this dim carriage changes the entire view, turning a lonely journey into a beautiful narrative shared with you. The locomotive blows its steam whistle, a lonely crying sound, vibrating deep through the floorboards and the frozen ground. We share a single woolen blanket as the locomotive climbs the steep hill, finding a strange kind of comfort while the surrounding world stands still. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say. Riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. Destination becomes crystal clear. Listen to the tracks, no turning back through the dark terrain. Just the sound of the train, riding on this midnight train, speeding through the countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains picture pollen and ink. As the sun descends completely below the architectural brink, I stroll down the avenue, feeling the pavement release its daily heat, catching the syncopated groove that starts to vibrate through my feet. I'm leaning against the brick pillars of the underground cabaret club, tuning my electric instrument away from the noisy corporate hub. The drummer lays down a relaxed, bouncing shuffle pattern so fine, an irresistible invitation for your independent path to cross with mine. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation and expensive perfume, a welcoming playground for those who refuse to succumb to gloom. We are melting into the swing, entering magnificent sonic room, grooving together inside the pocket of this infectious twilight shuffle tonight, where the dividing lines blur beneath the neon lavender light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our steps should align. We are celebrating a connection that feels completely divine. I've strummed the blues in grand theaters across the globe's expanse, but nothing matches this organic groove's ability to induce a trance. Your hips sway like water flowing down a smooth mountain face, infusing this casual encounter with an unparalleled hypnotic grace. The electric keyboard plays a sophisticated jazz fusion, runs so sweet, matching the rapid, joyful acceleration of our mutual heartbeats. We don't need a complicated script or an elaborate introduction phrase when our body language speaks clearly through the aromatic haze. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation and expensive cologne, a welcoming playground for those who refuse to succumb to gloom. We are melting into the swing, entering magnificent sonic room, grooving together inside the pocket of this infectious twilight shuffle tonight, where the dividing lines blur beneath the neon lavender light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our steps should align. We are celebrating a connection that feels completely divine. Let the bass guitar slide, let the brass section. We've discovered a rare sanctuary on this concrete city ground. No boundaries to restrict us, no conventional rules left to obey. Just pure creative freedom, washing our exhaustion completely away. Keep it swinging, hear it ringing, move your feet to the beat. Let the rhythm dictate moving so clean, the most beautiful groove we've ever seen. Just let it roll. Stitched leather on my favorite walking footwear has completely split, a clear indication of the countless miles and terrains I had to commit. I walked across desert sands and through the freezing city sleet, carrying a heavy load of ambition upon my exhausted, aching feet. My boots have lost their tread from exploring the rugged mountain pass, chasing after mirages of fortune that shattered like fragile glass. But standing here beside you on this unpaved, rustic countryside lane, I feel the structural pressure releasing from my overtaxed brain. Our garments are dusty and our physical energy is running extremely low, but our internal compass understands exactly where we need to go. We are abandoning the modern race to let our independent freedom flow, traveling onward despite our heavily worn souls today, refusing to let the physical fatigue dictate our ultimate way. Every scuff and tear upon our leather tells a story of survival, a nomadic anthem celebrating our long-awaited spiritual arrival. I spent decades racing down the concrete highways of the music scene, trapped inside a luxurious but fundamentally exhausting entertainment machine. But your casual laughter acting like a therapeutic balm for my mind, showing me the simple treasures that I was too preoccupied to find. We sit on an old wooden bench, unlacing our tight protective gear. For the first time in a century, I don't feel the paralyzing fear. We don't need a golden chariot or a flawless limousine ride when we can conquer the wilderness while walking side by side. Our garments are dusty and our physical energy is running extremely low, but our internal compass understands exactly where we need to go. We are abandoning the modern race to let our independent freedom flow, traveling onward despite our heavily worn souls today, refusing to let the physical fatigue dictate our ultimate way. Every scuff and tear upon our leather tells a story of survival, a nomadic anthem celebrating our long-awaited spiritual arrival. Spiritual arrival. the ultimate blueprint inside the palm of our hand. Barefoot now, fulfill the vow. Feel the earth, our true earth. Barefoot now, feel the vow. Feel the earth, our true earth. Traveling onward, despite our heavily warm souls today, refusing to let the physical fatigue dictate our ultimate way. Every scuff and tear upon our leather tells a story of survival, a nomadic anthem celebrating our long-awaited spiritual arrival. Warm souls, but our spirits are soaring high beneath the beautiful open sky. Yeah, keep rolling on. Pale illumination filters through the canopy of the forest park, chasing away the final chilly remnants of the nocturnal dark. A soft blanket of white vapor hovers just above the green grass lawn, creating a peaceful backdrop for the arrival of this summer dawn. I stroll out onto the wooden balcony, breathing the crisp meadow air, uncoiling the heavy cables of anxiety from my overtaxed hair. The horizon is obscured, but I feel a profound internal release as the quiet atmosphere cloaks my mind in an unprecedented peace. The shifting temperature creates a beautiful, regenerating haze, dissolving the lingering confusion from our previous chaotic days. An optimistic chapter is about to begin beneath the sun's rays. We're walking through this morning mist, letting the moisture cool our skin, allowing the fresh creative inspiration to organically begin. Though the path ahead is hidden behind a veil of translucent white, we trust the gentle warmth that will eventually make the picture bright. I spent too many seasons trapped inside a frozen, cynical state, believing that bitterness was the inevitable companion of my fate. But your serene presence acts like a ray of pure golden light, dispersing the stubborn fog that used to blind my internal sight. We pack a simple basket with herbal tea and freshly baked bread, enjoying the quiet symphony of the nature reserve instead. Your fingers gently trace the delicate patterns of the morning dew, a beautiful confirmation that my devotion belongs completely to you. The shifting temperature creates a beautiful, regenerating haze, dissolving the lingering confusion from our previous chaotic days. An optimistic chapter is about to begin beneath the sun's rays. Walking through this morning mist, letting the moisture cool our skin, allowing the fresh creative inspiration to organic eventually make the picture bright. Let the vapor evaporate. We don't need a permanent disguise. We are ready to face the world with honest, unclouded eyes. No schedules to rush, no artificial pressures hanging over our head. Just enjoying this beautiful sanctuary of absolute freedom instead. Feel it lift, the ultimate gift. The air is clear, no more fear. Walking through this morning mist, letting the moisture cool our skin, allowing the fresh creative inspiration to organically begin. Though the path ahead is hidden behind a veil of translucent white, we trust the gentle warmth that will eventually make the picture bright. Morning mist, fading into the bright day, guiding our footsteps along the way. Just breathe it in. Ancient stone monolith stands solitary atop the windy hill, observing the passage of centuries while remaining completely still. It has watched empires crumble and rivers alter their natural course, a silent sentinel recording the universe's ultimate creative force.
I stand beside the granite monument, feeling insignificantly small, listening to the wind howl against its weathered protective wall.
We spend our lives building fragile monuments out of our pride, forgetting that nature is the only judge where truth can reside. The geological layers reveal the history of our shared survival, providing a majestic backdrop for our long-awaited spiritual revival. We stand exposed before the ultimate witness of our rival, looking up at this lone witness, stripping away our superficial mess, answering the profound questions that our souls finally dare to ask. Though the human world is full of deception and temporary noise, this stone sanctuary restores our internal equilibrium and poise.
I used to seek validation from the executives in the corporate room, an exhausting pursuit that only led to psychological doom. But standing here beneath the vast canopy of the celestial dome,
I realize that this wilderness is my authentic, original home. Your acoustic guitars echo across the empty mountain vale, telling a story of resilience through a fierce winter gale. We don't need the applause of 1,000 faceless theater fans when our destiny is written inside these ancient geological plans. The geological layers reveal the history of our shared survival, providing a majestic backdrop for our long-awaited spiritual revival. We stand exposed before the ultimate witness of our arrival, looking up at this lone witness, stripping away our superficial mask, answering the profound questions that our souls finally dare to ask. Though the human world is full of deception and temporary noise, this stone sanctuary restores our internal equilibrium and poise. We've rediscovered the basic elements that our spirits truly need. No monuments can outlast the structural integrity of this rock, standing tall against the relentless ticking of the cosmic clock. Solid stone, never alone, the witness knows how our love grows. Looking up at this lone witness, stripping away our superficial mess, answering the profound questions that our souls finally dare to ask. Though the human world is full of deception and temporary noise, this stone sanctuary restores our internal equilibrium and poise. On witness, God and our secret vows tonight, underneath the cold eternal starlight, still standing strong. Turntable rotates at a steady 33 revolution speed, delivering the analog warmth that our overstimulated minds truly need. I drop the sapphire needle into the groove of this rare original press, watching the black plastic disc cure our contemporary emotional distress. This cardboard jacket bears the scratches and stains of a previous decade, a durable monument to an era before the authentic craftsmanship decayed. The tube amplifier warms up, projecting a rich, multi-dimensional sound that fills this private listening lounge with a frequency profound. The physical grooves preserve the exact soul of a long past studio session, providing an antidote against the modern digital world's obsession. We discover a timeless sanctuary within this classic musical expression, spinning the memories captured inside this precious vintage vinyl tonight, where every single scratch adds a character that feels completely right. Let the sophisticated jazz fusion chords wash our exhaustion far away. We are celebrating a sonic masterpiece that will never suffer decay.
I spent half a life dealing with the high-tech gadgets of the modern arena, trapped inside a stereo compressed and couldn't be meaner. But this analog resonance restores my primary artistic enthusiasm, bridging the generational divide across a massive creative chasm. The heavy bass line circulates smoothly through the wooden speaker cabinet, intertwining beautifully with the subtle accents of the snare. We don't need a flashy video presentation or a synthetic computer beat when this authentic playback makes our spiritual reconnection complete. The physical grooves preserve the exact soul of a long past studio session, providing an antidote against the modern digital world's obsession. We discover a timeless sanctuary within this classic musical expression, spinning the memories captured inside this precious vintage vinyl tonight, where every single scratch adds a character that feels completely right. Let the sophisticated jazz fusion chords wash our exhaustion far away. We are celebrating a sonic masterpiece that will never suffer decay. Tactile trail. No digital coding can replicate the human warmth of this old record track. Tonight we are proudly taking our creative freedom completely back. Hear the needle slide, nowhere left to hide. Just let it spin from the deep within, spinning the memories captured inside this precious vintage vinyl tonight, where every single scratch adds a character that feels completely right. Let the sophisticated jazz fusion chords wash our exhaustion far away. We are celebrating a sonic masterpiece that will never suffer decay. Vintage vinyl, playing its final beautiful groove. Our collective spirits completely improve. Let the record end.
Sapphire skies envelop the quiet suburban neighborhood terrace, extinguishing the chaotic daylight and every architectural embarrass. I lean over the iron railing, observing the celestial crescent shape, finding a beautiful pathway for my overstimulated mind to escape.
The astronomical lantern sheds its silver hue across the empty lawn, soothe the psychological fatigue that I have carried since yesterday's dawn. Adjust the volume knob on my hollow body jazz instrument console, allowing the soothing frequencies to rejuvenate my fractured soul. The cosmic geometry's a perfect overhead display, washing the competitive tension of the professional arena completely away. We find an unexpected sanctuary within this nocturnal cosmic ray, basking beneath the royal brilliance of this indigo moon tonight, where the remaining anxieties dissolve into the shadows out of sight. A sophisticated fusion of a crying string and a keyboard's gentle sigh. We are floating through the twilight, waving the stressful universe goodbye. I spent half a century chasing the bright illumination of the theater stage, believing that temporary adoration was the ultimate crown of my age. But this domestic tranquility offers a far more profound spiritual grace, reflecting its honest perfection directly upon your welcoming face. The scent of nighttime blooming gardenia fills the cozy veranda space as your fingers execute a series of gorgeous chords with elegant pace. We don't need a massive crowd or a loud standing ovation applause when our private harmony operates under its own beautiful laws. The cosmic geometry's a perfect overhead display, washing the competitive tension of the professional arena completely away. We find an unexpected sanctuary within this nocturnal cosmic ray, basking beneath the royal brilliance of this indigo moon tonight, where the remaining anxieties dissolve into the shadows out of sight. A sophisticated fusion of a crying string and a keyboard's gentle sigh. We are floating through the twilight, waving the stressful universe goodbye. Let the constellation rotate, let the morning hours arrive real slow. Nothing can interrupt this magnificent internal temperature glow. We've constructed a permanent boundary against the world's demands, holding the entire blueprint of our destiny inside our joined hands. Sapphire light, deep drift off to sleep.
A yellow jar sits open on the wooden kitchen counter ledge, attracting a swarm of tiny insects near the window edge. I dip a silver spoon into the amber viscous fluid so sweet, anticipating a delicious treat, but finding an unexpected defeat.
You offered me a taste of your sophisticated, guarded affection, but it came with a sting that shattered my emotional protection. We caught our harsh arguments in a layer of artificial saccharin, trapped inside a beautiful but fundamentally toxic routine. The sweetness on our tongues quickly turns into an acidic burn, a painful lesson that our stubborn hearts refuse to learn. We keep returning to the hive, expecting a different turn, drowning our senses in the flavor of this bitter honey today, trying to sweeten the dynamic while our foundation rots away. An addictive substance that we simply cannot afford to refuse, even though we know exactly how much we stand to lose. I watch you pace across the floorboards in your expensive velvet gown, the most beautiful, dangerous temptress in this entire southern town. Your compliments are sharp, disguised as a gentle, loving embrace, leaving an unforgettable mark that time can never erase. The acoustic guitar notes you strum are full of underlying tension, a beautiful mask covering a truth we are too terrified to mention. We are two prideful creators locked in a competitive romantic game, burning each other's fuse while claiming to love the flame. The sweetness on our tongues quickly turns into an acidic burn, that our stubborn hearts refuse to learn. We keep returning to the hive, expecting a different turn, drowning our senses in the flavor of this bitter honey today, trying to sweeten the dynamic while our foundation rots away. An addictive substance that we simply cannot afford to refuse,
justification for why our damaged souls survive. Taste the sting, hear the words sing, sweet but cruel, the game of a fool. Drowning our senses in the flavor of this bitter honey today, trying to sweeten the dynamic while our foundation rots away. An addictive substance that we simply cannot afford to refuse, even though we know exactly how much we stand to lose.